What's up, y'all? It's the Cowboy Drummer. We're back with another video looking at some famous drummers' drum kits. Let's get right on into it. Actually, first, I just saw Josh Freese was let go from the Foo Fighters, which is absolutely insane, bro. Well, I wonder what happened there. Did you guys see that? He posted a whole thing saying how they just kind of called him and was just like, yeah, we don't need you anymore. They didn't say, like, they didn't explain. I don't know. That's wild to me. Josh Freese is one of the best drummers in the world, but he'll be all right. We're looking at drum kits, brother. Maybe we'll look at Josh's kit, too, that copper DW kit. I wonder if that's still with the Foo Fighters camp, brother. Get that thing the hell out of there. This is Mike Tirana's drum kit. Brother here is posting on social media all the time. He's very active on social media, which is cool because a lot of drummers from this era, I mean, look at brothers from the 80s, you know what I mean? Tommy Lee ain't posting Toto covers, but Mike Tirana is, which is cool. He played with Yngwie Malmsteen. He's played with a bunch of people. He's currently with, like, brother, I don't even know. I'm the laziest YouTuber of all time. I didn't even Google it, brother. But we all know Mike Tirana. He's got the cool mohawk hair. He's got his cymbals he's doing this similar thing still with the drum kit. And it's cool, but I think it's just funny, you know? Because, like, look at there's so much extra hardware. But it's for the look, you know? I get it. Like, if you're going to the show and you see that drum kit on the stage, you're going to be like, that's so sick, dude. Look at this. I'm with it, you know? But as a drummer, someone who sets up drums every day and plays drums, that's hilarious, bro. Look at these China's flanked to hell. You know? Like, I would just never do it. But that's also the beauty of drums and my drum brothers, because we all have our own vision how we want our kit to look, and you can set it up any way you want. And that's the beauty of it all. So this is what brother's doing. And it's cool, but it's just funny. I mean, you know, look at that one cymbal in the middle. Everything's meeting up to it, and then it's just upside down. We got everything boomed to hell on this kit. Damn, okay, so what am I going to rate this thing? I'm probably going to give this like an 8, dude, to be honest, because a 9 and a 10 is like, I got to love it. You know, those numbers up there, I love. 8 is like, I don't have to love it, but it's respectable. You know, I respect it. I know what's going on, and it's cool. And that's what we're doing here. So I'm going to give him an 8. Let's see what else we got. Oh my God. Whoa, what is this? Oh my God, brother. Oh, I didn't know Weezer was doing this. Dang, that is sick. We got 6 bass drums across the stage here, spelling out Weezer. Brother. That is absolutely sick as hell, man. Look at this stage setup they got. All these guitar cabs. Hopefully those don't come falling down, my boy. Is that AI? What's going on here? All right, Patrick Wilson, drummer for Weezer. Here we go. This is a more close look at what we got going on. The Z is the bass drum here. All right. Obviously, all the other ones are just props, brother. Could you imagine having a remote pedal to each one of those? That'd be crazy. Yeah, there's not much to the drum kit. There's no toms at all. Well, there's a floor tom over there, but it's just, I mean, we got a kick, snare, and hat. I guess you can play every Weezer tune with a kick, snare, and hat. We got a Black Beauty snare drum. That's absolutely sick. Yeah, I don't know. There's not much to the drum kit, so there's not really much to say. I guess I was just more captivated by this stage setup with all these bass drums. Bro, and then they got these massive floor toms behind them. Damn, those are massive, bro. If that's a 22-inch bass drum, you know, a 20 or a 22, look at that floor tom behind it. It's like a 35-inch, 40-inch bass drum, dog. It's like 6 foot tall. That is crazy. Damn, I can't believe I've never seen that. Yeah, there's not much to say about his drum kit because, like I said, there's nothing there. I guess I just wanted to look at all these drums, brother. Give him a 10. All right? Let's see what else we got going on. What's up, John Bonham, brother? What's up, Zeppelin? This is Ian Rubin's drum kit from 9 Inch Nails. This freaking mic, dude. It's not even recording the audio right now. I got a whole microphone right here. All right, Ian Rubin. John Bonham Jr., brother, with the black dots. That a 26, 14, 16, 18, right? I mean, that is the John Bonham drum kit. We got some Ks. We got those shitty tension rod locks, though. Brother, you guys see those little white square ones? Those are trash. He knows it, though. His drum tech knows it. Everyone knows it. They work a little, but they're nothing like rock locks, which I think is what they're using now, if I'm not mistaken. My brother Anthony Gazelle is the owner of that company, Rock Locks, and I run the social media page. I'm not sure if Ian Rubin is using them, but regardless, sick drum kit. You know, it's a classic 1974, brother. Electronic pads to the side. Slap a 9 on that thing. It's very clean. Very sick. I'm not going to give it a 10 or an 8. It's a 9 because it's up there. I really like it. You know what I mean? Drop a comment, brother. What do you guys think? Ian Rubin's drum kit. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, this is Linkin Park, the original drummer, Rob Burden. This is the original Brothers drum setup. It's impossible to find a picture of his drum kit. Just from behind the kit so I can see everything. There is one, but I don't know for sure if it's his. I mean, you can see this pic here. Look at that one tom, just flanked to hell. That looks crazy. But look at this pic. Supposedly is his drum kit as well, and I didn't realize how much shit he has going on. It's a massive drum kit. All these drums to the left look like some mesh heads, so it's probably electronic stuff, which would make sense for Linkin Park. But yeah, like I said, I can't confirm if this is 100% his drum kit. It's probably safe to say. I mean, look, we're in a stadium. You know, brother, they were popping off back then. This is definitely what he's doing, and that hanging floor tom is absolutely trash. And then these toms that are flanked to hell are a different finish from the drum kit, which is weird. But yeah, cymbals flanked to hell. Like I said, I literally cannot find a good picture of his drum kit. So we're working with what we got. I'm just gonna slap a number 7 on it. You know. What do you guys think? Someone find a picture of this guy's drum kit. I wonder what Brother's doing now. It was a big story that he wasn't gonna be a part of it, and I just wonder why. Maybe he's like, you know, if Chester ain't there, I ain't there. And if that's the case, that's respectable. Maybe he even put out a statement and I just don't know. I mean, I'm the worst YouTuber of all time, brother. Okay, I'm just looking at his goddamn drum kit, talking about his flank the hell tom, brother. All right, what else we got? Oh man, okay, this is Bob Breyer's drum kit. Rest in peace to this brother. When I heard this story, I was so sad. My Chemical Romance is such an epic band. They were a huge part of my life growing up, and they still kind of are. I mean, I love their music, and I love Brother. Rest in peace. What an absolute legend. I couldn't find a really good pic of his drum kit. I got this one, which is an epic photo, and then I also saw this one right here, which popped up on the search results, but there's nothing indicating that it's his drum kit. I'm thinking it is. I don't know, brother. I'm just going to look at it, and it's sick. I mean, we got 2 ride cymbals. We are doing the side ride, but he's got his main ride in that prime spot. So brother Bob is a smart guy. He knew what was up. If you're going to have 2 ride cymbals, that's how you do it. And then we just got a couple crashes. I mean, it's basic drum kit in terms of everything. You know, 1 up, 2 down. And it's set up pretty good. He is doing the high china over there, and he's got the side deep snare. I like it. I'm gonna give it an 8. It's respectable. It's really, really good. But man, this band is so epic. Always sending prayers to this brother's family. Straight up. Always. Love you, brother. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, this is Adrian Young from No Doubt. This band is absolutely epic. They were also a huge part of my life growing up. So I couldn't find a good picture from behind his drum kit. They just weren't doing that back then. You know, the early 2000s-ish. Like, there wasn't cell phones. No one had, like, phones. And there wasn't Instagram, you know? I don't know. Yeah, it's impossible to find a picture of just behind the kit. Like the drum tech picture. When he's done setting up and you have an empty arena. 4 hours before a show starts, brother. But I do got this pic. And from the angle of his toms, respect. That's respectable. His toms look good. The snare's flat. It's level with the floor tom. I can tell if I were to get back there, it would look pretty good. You know what I mean? So aside from that, there's not really much else to say. I found this picture too, but there's nothing confirming whether or not it's his drum kit. And it's a terrible picture. So I'm rolling with this one, looking like a young Mike Tirana. We were just talking about that. He's got the blue sparkle drums with the mohawk. What's up, my boy? I guess I'll give that, like, I don't know, an 8.5? I don't know. Can't see it. Can't see it, brother. Post a photo, brother. I wonder if I went on his Instagram. Hold on, let me do that real quick. Let's go on Adrian Young Instagram. He's only got 44,000 followers. That's madness. You're famous, brother. Damn, he doesn't even have a picture on here. He's got the front of the kit right here, but nothing from behind, huh? From a different era. Me, like, that's my first thing I'm thinking is, like, get back there, take a pic. They were not, that's not even, it's not in his agenda at all. All right, let's keep going. I think I'm going to look at a couple more. All right, this is Andrew Hurley, another band that was a huge part of my life growing up. Fall Out Boy, high school days. Epic band. This is Brothers Drum Kit. He's with DW. Okay, I think he's actually been with, like, multiple different, he could do whatever he wants, you know what I mean? He could get any drum company he wants. Look at that tom, it's angled to hell, brother. All right, hold on. I found another pic from behind the kit. This right here. That looks beautiful, dude. That looks beautiful. That's a big bass drum, like a 24 maybe? 13, 16, I want to say. Pretty sick. He's got those DW machine drive pedals placed perfectly. Dog, that's a perfect drum kit. I wouldn't necessarily set it up quite like that because I don't like when the tom is to the... Like, I would mount that tom and get it over more. That's hocus pocus, brother. That's regardlessness. Regardlessness. What the hell am I talking about? I'm going to give that a 10, man. It looks so sick. You know? It just does. Ride to crash. Got the electronic pad to the side. Sugar, we're going down swinging on the John, brother. We're swinging. Beautiful drum set, man. It is. That's a 10. Next. Okay, this is Brother from Mudvayne. This is Mudvayne's drum kit. I saw them live when I was like 12 years old. It was pretty sick. All right, we got some big old green tubs. Looking a little sloppy. Looking a little clumsy. All right, I think that's a hanging floor tom. I mean, you can just tell by the way it's positioned. Whenever I see a floor tom angled down to hell like that, it just looks clumsy and sloppy. It's like my big bulldog walking through the kitchen, knocking over a cup of water. Fuck. Can't even walk down the stairs, brother. Fucking tripping on my John. Hi, China. Flanked. 2 stick bags with no sticks in them. That's another thing you notice. Where's all your drumsticks, my boy? Yeah, that's definitely not my cup of tea, but it's cool. I'm gonna give it like a 6, brother. Like a 7 or... Let me see if I find another picture, actually. Hold up. This is brother. That... Wow. Dude, are you kidding me? That is so sick. Wow. What did I just say on that last one? A 6? Yeah, not this. This is way better than that. Even though there's a lot going on, it's busy. I still see that floor tom looks like it's flanked to hell, brother. But this looks really good. All them cymbals. Damn, how many crash cymbals are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 crash cymbals? 6 or 7? It's madness. That is, that's Mudvayne, you know? That's what we're doing. What do I give it? I'm gonna revise this rating. Just give them an 8. Guys, that's all I got for today. Thanks for watching this video. Drop a comment if you like this content. I'll be back soon. I got more rating your drum kit videos coming soon. Thank you to all my members for the support. More giveaways coming. I got all kinds of stuff in the works right now. Drop a comment if you want to see some other stuff, or if you got any ideas for me that you want to see, leave a comment. I'll be back soon. Have a good day. Peace.